I'm hooked on Project Hail Mary, and this is why you should be too. Can I convince you? Project Hail Mary is written by Andy Weir, and it's his third published novel, with the first one being The Egg and the second one being The Martian. Project Hail Mary is a must-read book. In my previous video, we discussed why you should read the book before you watch the movie. Now, if you didn't catch the premise of the movie from the trailer, then here it is. Otherwise, Ryland Grace, played by Ryan Gosling, wakes up from a coma, not knowing a thing. He doesn't know where he is or what he's doing. He slowly figures out that he's in a spaceship, assumed to be orbiting Earth, but he'll soon find out that he is nowhere near Earth. He finds himself fighting for survival, much like Mark Watney did in The Martian. But not only does he need to survive, he needs to figure out why he's so far away from home. When he does find out why he's so far from home, to save Earth, for reasons I won't mention, he makes first contact. And that's where Project Hail Mary becomes so special. The trailer does a pretty good job at keeping a lot of the critical pieces of information safe. There's a lot of twists, there's a lot of surprises in the book, including Rocky. In my trailer reaction video, we discussed Rocky, and we ultimately agreed that it was a pretty good idea to include his introduction in the trailer, while still keeping him mysterious. It ends there. Go read the book. You know too much already. The reason for the space exploration to save Earth is because the sun is dying. But scientists or NASA discover that we are not alone. All stars in the universe are dying except for one. It becomes Ryland's job to travel to that star and figure out why. But
I'm not an astronaut.
He is convinced to make the journey and hopefully find answers before Earth and humanity go extinct. This book means so much to me. I became an avid reader just under a year ago, and Project Hail Mary was the second book that I ever read. This is my favorite book of all time. It made me laugh, it made me cry, it kept me fascinated with the story and what would happen next. And honestly, the trailer is doing the same thing. That is why I'm so pumped for the movie, and that's why you should be too. A big aspect of the book was friendship. There really is only like two characters, kind of. Ryland, or Ryan Gosling, and Rocky. But
So, I met an alien.
the other character, Strat, played by Eva Hewler, but you only hear about them in the book from flashbacks. The beautiful relationship between Ryland and Rocky, and the hurdle that they have to get over to try to communicate with each other and figure out why they are both in the same place at the same time, is honestly comical. Did you like The Martian? The Martian was an incredible movie, not just from a storytelling standpoint, but because it was as accurate could be. The science was damn near perfect. Although, I'm not a scientist, but we heard that from Neil deGrasse Tyson, so now if you did enjoy The Martian and how accurate the science was, and that's what kept you interested, then you're going to love Project Hail Mary, because it is leaps and bounds beyond what The Martian was. And with Project Hail Mary and the story, they did have to invent, some science, if you will, but they had science to back it up. They didn't just pull an idea out of thin air and run with it. They used science to create this idea and ultimately the story. And while reading the book, at no point did I ever say, wow, that's kind of cheesy. I feel that you're gonna love the book. Honestly, who doesn't? Let me know actually down below if you didn't like the book and why. I know you'll love the book. This is honestly a masterpiece. But if you decide not to read this book and just watch the movie, then I at least know, because Andy Weir is a director on this one, that it's going to stay true to the book, much like The Martian did. You'll love the story, the characters, and the character development, and of course the visuals. This movie is going to be a banger. So if you're a reader, I'm Ethan. I'm also a reader. I read books, and this channel is all about that. It's reading vlogs, book reviews, book recommendations, and of course videos like this. So if you like the video, like and subscribe. It helps way more than you might think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're as excited about Project Hail Mary, the movie, as much as I am. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.